Hi guys, this is Chip and Guardian at Chip and Guardian's Adventures. I had AstraZeneca 2 Fridays ago. This is the 17th day. I'm feeling a lot better than I was, as you can see from the videos before. Guardian's here. Guardian, come. Sit. And he's waiting for his mukBang thing. Right, so anyway, they weighed me when I was in hospital, and they did my BMI, and I'm 13.6 BMI, which they said, Chip, if you don't start eating, you're going to have a heart attack or stroke, and you won't be strong enough. You need to start eating. So I've got like medicines, got a drawer full. I've got to take all these anti-sickness before. I've just taken it half an hour before and half an hour after to keep it as down as long as I can, which causes cramp and stomach ache in it. Also, I suffer with IBS and Crohn's. On top of that, I suffer with a lot of pain. So let's get into this. 6-7 years ago was the last time I had a takeaway, so this is the first time in many years. Guardian likes this takeaway apparently, so when other people have stayed with me, they've had takeaway, and I've just not been interested in the smell and stuff. So let's see what we got, shall we? So this was recommended. So this is a cheese and garlic pizza. Wow, look at that, guys. I've got to come closer. Hold on, Guardian. Sorry about the mukbang, but I have to do it on my bed tonight. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Wow. Okay. So we've got that. And then we've got... So anyway, I was told I had to put weight on. So we got salad. We got, what else we got? We got salad. We got a doner wrap. A doner wrap, can you see? I'll cut this so I can. Yes, Guardian, I've got you some. I will bring you closer. Look at them onion rings. Wow, they are beautiful. Let's stick that there like that. Look at them. They're beautiful. Like that. Right. I got garlic mushrooms for thiamine. Mushrooms are full of thiamine and potassium, which is very good for you. Let's stick that there. Let's put that there. And sauces. They asked me did they want sauce on it, and I went, could you put it to one side please, because so we've got garlic, I'll show you in a minute, and we've got hot chili sauce. I know before you all scream at me, I know. And we've got Guardian's favourite, kabab meat. We've got kebab meat and chips. Right. So let me move this up and move you guys closer. Can you see that, guys? I will be getting set up, but I weren't going to do this. But someone told me it'll help me eat. So I'm not going to argue. So let's give Guardian some kebab meat, see what he thinks. What do you think of that? Guardian won't eat, guys, unless I eat. Right, so now a lot of people with IBS and that will know and will say, which I agree with, it's going to kick off the IBS. It is really bad. So let me put some kebab meat on for Guardian and cool it down for him a little bit. It's lovely and hot, guys. Here you go, my son. Kebab meat. I'm eating. Oh, you want it? Sorry, he wants it in the paper. There you go then, son. It's in the paper. How you want it? Guardian won't eat potatoes, like chips and that. He won't eat mash. He'll just have roast. He's weird like that. Here you go. Right. Loads of salt. Anyway, so my BMI is really, really, really low for my height. And they said you're gonna end up having a heart attack or stroke. So it was actually my hello, darling. Doggies aren't allowed to eat onions. Don't ever give your dog onions or mushrooms. It's very dangerous. And onions making them anemic. Actually, listen. Alexa, volume 10. Alexa, what food are poisonous to dogs?
Dogs should avoid eating foods like cooked bones, onions, garlic, macadamia nuts, grapes, raisins, coffee, chocolate, ice cream, candy, and hot cocoa.
Right. Alexa, volume 4. You heard that very clear. Anyway, that garlic, homemade garlic, oh my god, these onion rings. Now, onion, the white onion, the white part of either spring onion or the other onion kicks off IBS very bad and irritates Crohn's, right? So if you have Gaviscon 2 hours before, an hour before, and then 20 minutes before, and then reverse it, it will coat your bowel. When I was being really sick, my doctor suggested Sprite because it has all the sugars and salts and stuff. I know what you're after. He's eating it all already. Geez, you eat faster than me, Guardian. So, there's no more. You can have what's left of mine. That's hot. But red onion and the green of the spring onion I found very light on the stomach. Garlic mushrooms. fresh. So I got this from Pizza House, Cherringham Pizza House in Lincolnshire. Very beautiful. 2 minutes down the road from me. Very beautiful. But should have got you a large. Well, last time your grandmother had kebab, you wouldn't eat it. This, look how gorgeous this is wrapped. Look, it's caring, not over full. So, anyway, guys, so someone, stop. My dietitian told me about this mukBang, and I said, what, as in you eat from a mug? Like, a mug to us is like a large cup, what you drink out of. And she went, no, mukBang. And I went, they eat soil on YouTube. Now, where I'm from, muck is another word for soil. You know, that's what we call muck. So, I went online to see it. And the best people I like are Amy and Lee. They're so funny people. They're so funny. They're so kind people, so gentle, so caring. And they care about their viewers. All right, give me a minute. They care about their viewers. And I like that. With my experience, people who are drunk, they always hit each other and fight, especially parents, because that's all I've ever known. And then it came on a drunk mukbang with Amy and Lee. I thought, no, they're going to hit each other. They were so kind to each other. They were happy. They weren't swearing. They weren't fighting. They were funny. Did you eat that? Oh, yeah. Okay. 1 minute, Guardian. Give me some more. I might run off in a minute to be sick. I might. Or you might see me in tears doubled over. But talking helps. Because Guardian's not a talker, are you, Guardian? So, hold on, let me give him some of this. This wrap is so fresh, the food. I'm a chef, you see. By nature, I'm a chef. So, a qualified chef. By nature, that's why I don't do much takeaways, because I've heard some horror stories, vomiting, stuff like that. And I can't afford to get sick. Guys, you should try Cherringham Pizza House. I went down there the other day. They're clean, they're fresh, they wear gloves, they wear hats, they make sure the food is beautifully cooked. Look, I mean, look how fresh. Look how fresh this salad is. Look at that. Listen. Crispy, fresh salad. What I'll do is I'm going to put the salad in front. It deserves it. Look at that. Fresh salad. Needs salt though. Everything needs salt, I think. I've a bit too much there, chip. Yeah, so then I come across Hungry Fat Chick. So I watched her. Another brilliant person. I thought, hey, these mukbangers are, food must be positive because they're really nice and kind people. They're down to earth, just like me and you and everyone else. Then I come across Nick Avocado. I ain't gonna lie, it frightened me at first. But you noticed it. I don't always understand what's going on. And then I saw the violence with his husband. You got yours there. And I saw the violence. That was bad, guys. And then someone said they were only joking. To be honest, all my life I've seen mental torture. And fighting. And from when I was born, even before. Apparently, my biological father, my biological mum was 8 months gone, nearly 9 months kicked while I was in the stomach. And she always blames that for my autism, but it isn't. It's not damage, but you know what the older generation think. So I'm telling you, that was real. I'd say 5% of it was fake, but underneath all that, you could see, especially is it Orland, his husband, he was angry at Nick for something, like deeper. I don't know what Nick did, but wow. Nobody deserves to be hit like that, or attacked like that, or called names and stuff. Nobody, except if you're a paedophile. But and then I saw Nick crying, and they were real tears. And so sad for him that he had to leave his home and run away from being treated like that. So I told my care worker, I said I'm worried about him, so I showed her. And she said, look, let's look back and see. So I went on his early ones, and him and Orland were in love. You could see it. But they were thin like me, and they looked very sick. And then I got told that that's because they were eating just fruit and vegetables, and they didn't even cook it. I was like, wow, people do that? They eat fruit and vegetables. Some people do, you know. They eat fruit and vegetables. They don't cook. Like to make chips, and they eat it raw. We don't have appendix no more. They're useless because we don't eat raw foods no more. And I think it was Colombia, they were from, somewhere like that. And then, as I was going through the videos, they were ready to go to Vegas to get married. And I was thinking, I could see Nick in an Elvis suit, couldn't you? And then the next video, it said 2 weeks after, before the wedding, Nick wanted to come clean with something. And there's two sides to that story, right? So, the first side is Nick, avocado, found out that he had an STI. And Orland's got a blood illness or something, and which could make him very sick, make him impotent, make him not have kids, everything like that. And that's why Nick had to tell him that he slept around, which is naughty. You're not supposed to do that. If you're with someone and you're about to marry them, it means you love them. It's real. When you get married, it's very, very real. And it's important. But on the other side, other people say that Nick just was a good person and felt really guilty, and it was ripping him inside not to tell all of the truth. And they did have an argument, and Nick left and they separated, and Nick thought, well, because we're separated, we're no longer together, Nick thought he could do it. Does that mean you're cheating? If you think the relationship's finished and you're moving on, then that's not cheating, is it? Because you're no longer with that person in your mind or body. But if you are still with the person, you just... It's like when people say, I don't understand when adults say, we're going on a break so I can figure out what I want. And then you find out they're sleeping around and going out drinking and stuff for 2-3 weeks. It's like, hold on. If you're going on a break to figure out if you want a relationship or not with this person, you should be going to somewhere quiet where you can think and stuff, not sleeping around. That to me is a bit of a... What's that word? Not the nasty one before the one out there with the thoughts. The nice one, you know. The one where... Oh, what's it called? You know, the one where you have excuse. That's it. There you go. An excuse. So you can go out and sleep around. Now, if you're both going on a break and you both agree on this break, adults, you should make up your own. Being an adult, you should sit down and do the do's and don'ts while you're separated. That way, there's no, you know, one person sitting there contemplating their wedding and should they marry this person and that, and the other one's thinking, right, it's over, I'm free to do what I want. So anyway, going back to Ola and Nick, apparently Nick told Ola, and Nick was being very real, you could tell. He weren't lying, he was crying, and he felt really bad. I just wanted to give him a hug. Because he felt very, very bad. I feel like I'm going to be sick. Anyway, I keep talking. That's what I got told to do. So, he turned around and he felt very bad. And Olin forgave him because they got married. But then a load of people are saying they don't think Olin did forgive him. Or it was too hard to forgive him. And I get that. So I wrote in the comment, Olin, because he kept saying things about Nick being adopted. And I thought that was cruel. That he was a Cabbage Patch baby and his mum didn't want him. And when you're in the care home and you know your parents are out there and you see other kids getting visits by their parents and you don't have family or nobody, it's not nice. It's very lonely and it hurts right in there. Really hard hurts. It's like a cross between a heart attack and a punch in the stomach. So when Olin started saying things like that and then saying your mother didn't want you and you slept around and you gave me STIs, and I was saying, but I thought you forgave. See, when Guardian does something wrong, or I do, Guardian forgives me and I forgive him, and then that's it. We bring it up again until he does it again or I do it again. But when you forgive someone, it means that you've accepted them. And everyone says, yeah, but it's hard for Olin to trust. But then you can't forgive him. With my wife, she made a few mistakes when she got drunk. And I told her I forgive her. And never brought it up again. I just asked her not to get drunk no more. Well, she can't remember what she was doing. Because people who drink scared me anyway. Until I met Mo and Lee. They're funny when they're drunk. I like them. If I could choose a mum and dad, they'd be my mum and dad. So anyway, I'm hypoglycemic, right? My body produces too much sugar and it drops really fast. So with hypoglycemia, your pancreas produces way too much sugar and then it puts you up and then drops you really fast, and then it can't find sugar anywhere on your body because you're too skinny, right? When you're big, it can find sugar because it's stored in the fat, but not like the fats like a chicken skin fat, but like fat, you know, like your storage. So anyway, so I looked online and saw Orland And he kept shouting. But then he talked to himself. So he'd go, it's you subscribers, it's all your fault. I don't want to be with it. Like he was reading it and saying it in his head before he spoke, and then doesn't realise that he's actually speaking it again. And then he's supposed to be seeing this guy. I think he's a glove. Yeah. I think the guy he's seeing is a yellow glove. Because Alejandros. Because every time he says, Alejandros, do you want this? A glove comes and he picks it up. So I think he's dating a rubber glove called Alejandros. He's called the rubber glove Alejandros. I think that's what it is, because you'd show your partner, wouldn't you? But this person's got no body. He's just got a hand with a yellow glove on. And he does that a lot. So that's what I think it is. I think he's going out with a glove. Someone said it was Nick. But if it was Nick, then he would show Nick. And Nick's called Nick Avocado. He's not called Alejandros. So, do you see what I mean? And Nick ain't a glove. And Nick, we all know Nick. So, if Nick was in the car next to him, Nick would say, hello, hi. Right? Because why would Nick lie to his subscribers? He wouldn't, because subscribers care. That's why they support you. Because they want you to do well. They want you to succeed. They want to be able to help if they can. That's why I subscribe to channels. I don't know if I can help much being autistic, but I might. There might be something. So I asked, I said to Orland, why are you angry? And he goes, it's the subscribers. They all think I'm mentally ill. They all think I'm nuts. They all think I'm this. And I go, so you think it's normal to shout when you're eating? You think it's normal to date a yellow glove? I mean, I'm mentally ill. Not in a bad way, not nasty mentally ill, like hurt people and stuff. Not that one. I'm the other one. They say I'm depressed. But I'm not depressed because I'm sad because the world's sad. That's what makes me sad. Because the world's so bad outside and hurting and people are dying. That's what makes me sad up here and in here. Yeah, so how can I be depressed when if the world got better, I'd be happy? That's what I tell my psychiatrist. If you make the world better, then I get better. But so many bad things happening, and not just the pandemic but people. Oh, they try and hurt each other, and people are ringing up, stealing people's money. Even me. They ring me up, right? And they lie. They say I had an accident. Because no, I didn't. They said, you have an accident. I goes, no, I didn't. You broke your leg. I didn't break my leg. And one person said that they were from my bank, and he was a bank manager. And they said, give me your name and that. So I did, because it's my bank. And then they took my money. But I'm safeguarded now, and someone else does my money, so they can't do that no more. But that made me sad. And then when I see them poor kids, people walking past in the car, and that little baby sitting there hungry, and they're just walking past and driving past them, like nearly hitting them, and they don't care. And then they hurt animals, like donkeys and stuff. How can you sit there and look at the animal cry like that and then not cry back? I don't like them people. They're not nice. I only like nice people. That's why I play on my PlayStation and my Xbox. And me and Guardian do our adventures. Because life is adventure. Whether it hurts, it's bad, it's good. It's still an adventure. Ain't it? So, guys, this food's still up. It's still fresh. Say that Chicken Guardian sent you. Go to Cherry Willingham Pizza House in Lincolnshire. I'm telling you, I'm a chef and I'm telling you this is a high quality stuff. I mean, look at this. The lettuce, listen. It's so fresh and clean. The tomatoes, look, there's no bad seeds. It's all fresh. And the onions. I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of mukbangs with takeaways. Oh guys, this is really good. And even Guardian, that all is. So, then Nick, it's like sometimes I feel something's on me and it's not. It's because I'm getting tingly around my face. I haven't got nothing on me, have I? No, okay, good. Then Nick moves into a house, right? This apartment in America, in where did he say it was? Las Vegas. Yeah, Las Vegas, right? I've never travelled at all. So it's nice to watch other people travel. And because I'm too scared to, and I don't own a passport, and I like Britain, and I know the rules in Britain and the laws in Britain, and I'll probably get shot or my head chopped off or something by the police over there, or get electrocuted or something like that. I probably fart wrong or something because I won't know the rules. It's too hard to learn the rules here. Can you imagine trying to learn the rules somewhere else? And you've got to have injections. No, thank you. I'd rather stay here. There's some nice places in the UK, though. You got to admit that. Come on. Anyway, so I said to my co-worker, look, Nick's got a new home. And he's thanking his subscribers and that. I went, Chippy's being sarcastic. No, what does that mean? Apparently it means he's not doing it sincerely. And I went, that's not true. Why would he do that? He wouldn't do that. Right? Oh. And then he lost his house again. He was so happy there. he was shown round the pool table, and the bathtub was broke. No, the stopper. He's had so much bad luck, that poor boy. Or poor man, he got a house, then he got taken off him once. Apparently it fell down or something. And then he got this apartment in Vegas to be next to Hungry Chick because they're best friends. And she makes Nick laugh quite a lot. If you go to Nick's and Hungry Chick's mukbangs, right? If you go to their mukbangs, Nick always smiles. They don't argue and fight and beat each other up and stuff. Nick always smiles, and you can tell. And then he goes, did he say downtown LA? Because people were saying how LA's nice, and he says there's drug addicts, there's needles all over the floor, there's breaking glass. He said that there was breaking glass, and he said it was very scary, and a woman came up to him and started screaming. I would cry if that happened to me. But he said he was really, really, really scared. And he said, and it's horrible, all them poor people on the streets and hungry, but if you feed them, you get put in prison in America. Wow. I'm glad I don't live there, because I feed quite a lot of homeless people. I always buy them a McDonald's, a Happy Meal to make them happy. And I buy them. That's what I do when I see a homeless person, and if they've got a dog, I buy dog food for the dog. And then my guardian will buy a Happy Meal to make him happy, a milkshake to make him strong, and then a Mars bar for later. That's what me and guardian do. If we see a homeless person. Can you imagine if I did that in America? I'd get put away 5 years in that bad place. Have you seen American prisons in America on TV? Whoa, they look frightening, don't they? There's a lot of sad people and bad people in the world. Yeah, sad really. And everyone's trying to hurt everyone else, and everyone's calling everyone else a liar, and nobody believes anybody anymore. I told people about my journey with the AstraZeneca jab, because I got told that I could have it because young kids could have it. But then I got very sick. If you go on the YouTube channels, you'll see it. I got very poorly. This is the first day I've been able to eat anything, and well, I'll let you know by tonight, by tomorrow, what happens. But this food, guys, is beautiful. It's fresh. So, anyway, I was saying, I'll tell you more about the kebab place and what they do, and the price. Oh my God, guys, it's really cheap. It's not too cheap where it's like horrible, but it's really good. Really good. And they reward you as well. If you go on their website and you go onto their app, they reward you really nice with points. So if you're a mukbanger, the more you buy off them, the more points you get. And they're so kind, and they're so gentle, and they're always, good evening, good morning, smile on the face. They're really nice people. I've never seen nice kebab people before. They really care about their customers and the health of their customers as well. They're really nice. Anyway, so, yeah, so I felt sorry for Nick. And then, Hungry Fat Chick's story. I was so sad. Because she was starved as well. when she was little. No wonder why she eats now. She's probably scared that she's going to starve, because it's not fun starving and there's no one to feed you. And your belly hurts all the time. It ain't. Not when you're young. Because you can't go shop and buy it yourself because you've got no money. Yeah. It's horrible. There's so many good people in the world that have been hurt by bad people. Anyway, so yes, Nick Ricardo. He looks so sad inside, doesn't he? Bless him. I don't know what's wrong with Orland, because he was a quiet, nice person when he was vegan. And he calls himself names a lot. I think, you know what? I think Orland's angry because he made Nick to Nick Avocado. And now he regrets it. That's what I think. Because he made Nick go on mukbangs. He said to Nick, let's get married. And took him to Vegas and married Nick. He chose to forgive Nick. Did he not? Yeah. Oh, God. This is homemade garlic sauce. Look at that. Now, watch this, guys. I'm going to show you something. Look how creamy. Look. Look. Look how creamy. It's so creamy. And it's not very heavy garlicky. Guys. This homemade. It's homemade. Go for their homemade garlic sauce. You won't ever. I will never ever get that garlic sauce out of that bottle again. This is beautiful. You know when Nick eats ranch and you see the thickness and that, and you think we don't have that in this country. You should get one of these from here. They're really good. I'm telling you. This hot chili sauce as well. It's flavoursome. But it doesn't sort of like burn your mouth. It tingles. Seriously, it tingles. Like, I've just taken it now. And it's not burning my mouth. It's just tingling, like dancing on your tongue. Like I said, the fresh salad and stuff like that. It's so beautiful. I mean, I don't eat cold chips. I hate them. But this. And if Mo and Lee's actually looking at this, I doubt it, but if you are, Lee, you should try this hot chili sauce. You would really like it. So I'm in a bit of pain. I don't know what to do. It's kind of scaring me a little. Let me keep talking. So, yeah, so I saw the Hungry Fat Chick. Then I saw this other girl. She's got 2 kids now, I think. And she calls Donna meat Donner. And apparently says, someone said to her, that's not how you say Donna meat. You say it Donna. And she went, no, I should know. I'm Turkish. It's what that lady said. I'm Turkish. And it's not Donna. It's Donner. And I said, what do you mean you should know? You're Turkish. It was the Greeks who invented the doner kebab. Anyway. All street food. And not being funny, but the Turks haven't got no history like that. They stole loads of people's recipes from each country and then mixed it and made it their own. That's what I looked up anyway on the History Channel. Apparently the Turks took most off the Greeks and the Spanish and the Italians and stole their foods and their stuff. And that's what they said anyway on the documentary. Oh God, I'm in pain. Oh God. And it's nothing to do with the food. Right, I can't do anymore. I'm in a lot of pain. So, anyway, so look at this again. This is a garlic bread. Yes, guys, garlic bread. It's not pizza. It is actually, look at that, garlic bread with cheese and stuffed crushed cheese as well. So I'll give that tomorrow a chance. Give some to my mum. Oh God. Oh God, I better take a minute. Oh crap. Ow. I think I've eaten too much, guys. So I've got to chew because I can't swallow tablets. Oh God, that hurts. Sorry, guys. I don't want to be sick. I'm sorry, I've got to chew my tablets. I should crush them, but I haven't got time. What I do is I crush them in the crusher, put warm water and melt them and then drink them. But sometimes if I'm in so much chronic pain, I've got to get it in quick. So I just crunch it in my mouth and use a bit of water or something, mix it in my mouth and put it down. It burns, it's buscopan. It's not nice. And don't do it. Guys, don't do it unless your doctor says it's okay to, because you're not really supposed to crush them. Well, that was the most perfect meal I've had in a takeaway in 6 years. So, all this lot that you just seen came up to just under £12 something. Yeah, all that. That is a doner wrap, salads, garlic, mushrooms, onion rings, chips and kebab meat, homemade garlic sauce, homemade sweet chilli, a can and a 12-inch garlic bread with cheese and cheese in the crust. And I will do that tomorrow. Pardon me. Anyway. Yeah, so I've been doing mukbangs, watching them all day. The best British one that I found was English Eat. He's really cool guy. I like watching him. I think he's interesting. I think he has a lot of problems, but I think he's interesting. I really do. And he looks like a kind guy. And his nephew loves him to bits. And his nieces. So he's got to be a cool guy. And he has cats. Anyone who loves animals has got to be a good person, ain't they? And then my favourite couple of everybody is Amy and Joe, Amy and Lee. They're my favourite couple. American mukbangers. I think I've got about 4. So I've got Hungry Fat Chick, Nick Avocado. Sometimes he confuses me all day and I have to sit there. Because don't forget, they're in America and we're in the UK. So they come on. I watch a lot of Rich Rutek and Spawn and stuff like that. But for mukbangers, it's got to be the Hungry Fat Chick, and the best couple's got to be Steph and I've forgotten her name now. Sorry, I only watched it a couple of times so far. Oh, sorry, I can't remember the other one. I'll find the other one's name. But Steph, and they have a son together, and they're married. Yeah, they're them. I do like the Queen's family. They're my favourite mukbangers out of a family of mukbangers. They're my favourite. The Queen family. I watch a lot of them. I think everyone's funny. I think Michelle's really hysterical. She's so. They call me hyperactive. Right, I've got ADHD, right? And she needs to stop drinking coffee and caffeine because she really went, she's got energy, man. Now I know what my care workers say when they say, you give me a headache. And when people stay over to look after me overnight and stuff, sometimes they say, I need a break, I need a holiday. I go, you only been there a couple of nights ago. Yeah, I need at least 6 weeks before I come back. I don't know why. Guardian seems to put up with me. But that'll explain why Guardian sleeps a lot. Look, do you want to see what he's doing right now? Right, so he's just eating. Let me get this. So, he's just eating. Right, look. Can you see him? This is the way he sleeps. Did you see him? He's so cute. Yeah. So I think it was a success. I've eaten more today than I have done in a very, very long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I've had 2 of each, like onions now. I've had a bit of salad. It's not much, to be honest. I mean, it's only a small. I had a small wrap thing, and I haven't eaten that yet. But I did. This is my first food in ages, and I ate a little bit. So what do you think? Think it'll work? Because Nick was really skinny, and now he's put weight on, and he looks healthy. And nobody looks like in pain when they eat. So maybe my pain will go away. That's what I'm hoping for. If I do this, then my pain will go away, and it won't hurt so much when I eat. Because if I'm not talking to you and I just eat, I think what happens is I feel the pain and my brain just tells my body to stop and stop. Whereas when I'm thinking and talking about talking to you guys and stuff, I have to think and put pictures in my head, and then before I know it, I've eaten quite a lot and I'm in pain now, but I would have been in that kind of pain anyway, whether normally I couldn't finish one of these before the pain will start. Okay, I've got to go, guys. I'm in serious pain. So, speak to you again soon. Goodbye.